But anywho, party is back on. Party is on airship, deciding what their next move is. Airship is mostly hidden. You guys heard September say something about personal business. How do you guys respond?
What was the
I
question again?
I'm down. I'm down if September, if you think that this is going to be like a pit stop. I don't know. We're kind of crunched for time, but I'm more than happy to help you out if you need something.
It, I think it will take like at least maybe 10.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. Keep going.
You're good. You're good. I think it will take like at least like maybe 20 minutes tops. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep it short.
All right. Yeah, well, I say we do that first, honestly. We get this little errand out of the way and then we go crazy. We stop at my brother's house and then we'll go fucking beat the hell out of Merrick's. Honestly, do we need like a sleep? How's everybody doing? I know I'm personally fine, but like we're here. I think we probably can afford to wait a day.
Can
Um,
you? Marix knows you're here.
But see,
To be
if he
honest, they're
comes to
probably
us,
combing the city for us and will find us
yeah,
within a couple hours.
that's true.
Within
Yeah,
a couple
okay. I
hours.
just I just more so I just want my spellcasters to be at full magical potency.
Man, I'm not saying you guys
Well,
can't
if
rest. I'm saying be smart about it.
we
Yeah,
need to find somewhere to hide and can't be like an inn.
I have some old hideouts. I mean, I was a fucking illegal assassin in the city for many years. I'm sure at least one of my old spots, old haunts, would be available.
Do we have a
I mean,
means of like going in without being detected?
I think I have some connections where we can.
that is also true. If I, you know, me and August, we have a little bit of history. I think that we're both pretty well versed in staying unnoticed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. It's. I'm sorry, my brain's a bit like
All good.
fuzzy right
Take
now.
take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I know some people that keep us slow for at least some time, but
But that's
Merrick's.
that's more so like specifically for you. The rest of us aren't really casters per se. Do you have spells? Like how are you feeling in terms of your magical ability?
Yeah, September's really
Let's
the
see.
only caster here apart from the alchemist.
There is something I'd like to take some time doing while I'm at my old clinic. And he looks towards Ashley. Do you mind if I borrow you for a night?
Uh,
Not like that, obviously.
she rolls her
She's
eyes.
spoken for. She kissed Duke.
I'm not talking about that. What are we brewing?
Well,
Also,
and
do we really
Mari
have time to
filters
ferment
through.
something right now?
That's what I'm saying. If we do have the downtime to take, this could
Potentially,
be
as long as
well
it's
worth it.
fast.
Maru will pilfer through his things and look through his bag. Where the hell is it? He pulls out a small black vial and he shows it to Ashley, and he says, "Are you familiar with black lotus extract?"
I like where you're going with this, but I don't think we can make
Exactly.
I don't think we can make a dose of this in a day.
No, no, no. This is some right here. As he like jiggles the vial back and forth between his fingers.
And what would we be doing with this? Dipping darts in it?
Well, if this can be used as a base of sorts, uh, I was thinking as a backup plan, maybe we could make a poison strong enough to possibly wound or even kill Merrick.
Uh, you'd like to take that and distill it into more vials?
You think it's possible?
Definitely possible. Something that we could we might need more black locust. We might need more lotus flowers, of course. And the what's called whatever the distillation would be less potent than the individual extract, because the extract there is concentrated. But if you distilled it with water and boiled it correctly, we could probably make more doses of a less potent poison. It wouldn't like trigger within seconds, but perhaps something that took effect an hour after drinking, or perhaps even making an ingested poison rather than a contact poison.
I mean, it is the initial wave infection is through contact, initially through Black Lotus, but
that we could
Um,
definitely do something with it. We could definitely alter it in some way, but that would take hours, especially to get like a boil up to the correct temperature. I'd be
looks
happy
at
to help
Resta
you,
Party.
but
Looks at Resta Party. Well, it seems like a lot of people have a lot of things they have to do as well while we're here. So
I'm
Do
happy
you-
to boil you while they're off having some other adventure.
Yeah, I think that if we
Do we really want to split up though?
can avoid putting this off till tomorrow, we should. I don't know how fast you guys can do that. If we go take care of August business and then meet up.
I mean, potentially, depending on how far your August's business is, but that means you'd be without Meru for whatever's going on over there.
Mm,
But if you're willing to split up, I don't think I could do this without him.
mm, I'm unsure. August, you still haven't answered my question. September, sorry. Are you
Uh,
do you need a sleepy? Are you feeling like a little sleepyhead?
uh,
I saw you slinging spells out that ship like there was no tomorrow.
question. So, do my spell slots refresh, or no? Do I just...
You get your spell slots back on a long rest, just like everybody
Oh,
else.
like, I merged. Where are the spell? How's that?
When you
Oh,
merge
interesting.
yourself back, have you cast any spells since you merged?
No, I've
Then
not.
cool, you're fully charged
I
because you used
I
the
think
better
I'm
of the two.
I think I'm good. Really, I think I'm good.
Yeah,
Like
those were August spell slots. September's fully charged.
yeah, I'm good. I don't need a rest really, but you know, might just be good to gear up as it. You know.
Okay. I don't think we need to sleep then. So perhaps, Maru, Ashley, do you think that you could do that like within the hour, a couple hours? What's the time?
It depends on how seriously we want to alter the poison. I need some more answers of what exactly we're looking for, but potentially a few hours, a day at most.
I'm sure with the both of us working at it, though, it'll be much quicker.
We'll figure something out.
Okay. Well, then I think that settles it then. We stop by your shop. You guys, how safe is your shop, Maru? Can you hide out there for a few hours while we go take care of August business? Or do you even need to be
Well,
at your shop? Do you just need to stop in and then you can fucking post up at the August business?
I mean, we
well,
could.
it would be
Depend on how.
nice since I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It depends how much how heavy is your chemical setup.
I have an entire lab in there, so it would be nice to actually have the proper equipment necessary for this tonic that we're making.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Duke? Kuzan?
Or like what we got to do next?
Yeah, well, should we leave Maru and Ashley behind? Should we leave a couple of us behind just in case and, you know, halvesies? How are we expecting danger, August?
August hasn't
I
actually
should
told you
expect-
guys what he wants to do.
Yeah.
We are in enemy territory. We should expect nothing but danger.
don't know.
August, it doesn't. I don't know Every single one of you, y'all need to be prepared for anybody you meet here not being on your side. Doesn't matter if you knew him before now. Everybody here could possibly be corrupted.
He does make a fair point.
You saw how it was at those docks. Every single person was not in control of themselves. And we are now at the mainstream point of where those
Good
items got
user, dude.
released.
Wise
The red
words.
berries.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I hadn't even considered that. All right. Well,
Well, how much do you think we can get done as a whole group?
yeah, if we all help you with brewing, could we, like, if you just give us menial tasks that will help speed the process up, could we bang this shit out as a party in like an hour or two?
If anything, can we get like a carriage and you just do the brewing in the carriage as we all brew?
I mean, if you guys had any skill with alchemy, yes, but I'm gonna veto that one on
We have Ashley. She's the one with the skills.
Ashley and Meru can work together on the potion. There is a limit of the amount of people who can throw in an aid another.
It's fine. It's just as long as they can be doing it while we have them in something that's
If you want
transportable.
Meru to play around with potions, you're gonna have to leave him behind.
Ah, that's bull. I
Okay.
tried.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's up to Mary and Ashley. Are you willing to take that risk of being separated from us for a little
I
bit?
mean, assuming Blanca and the rest of them can guard us.
That's so true.
Should be fun.
Oh, my fucking hot shadow girlfriend. She's here in town somewhere.
Yes, should surely linking up with them is a priority.
Yeah. We should probably we got a fucking Minotaur and an outsider and I think a couple others that
Yeah,
can help.
Jonah.
Do we know at Gloria's Tavern, would there be an alchemy set up there?
Potentially.
Well, we were there for like a couple of days. Surely I would know if there was one.
Oh, are you talking? Oh, your contact.
Yeah.
That tavern specifically. No, there was not an alchemy setup. Are there alchemy setups at taverns in Sharn? Yes, this is that kind of town. At that one specifically, no, because it was like a singing bar.
Right. Okay. Well, shit. I don't know. Maru, I'll leave this one up to you, man. Whatever you feel like is best for your work. We can get you some people to guard you.
I
And
believe that currently rallying whatever forces that you all might have here between this shadow girlfriend Minotaur you mentioned, Maru's
yeah,
still trying to figure that one out.
I got a hot shadow girlfriend. She's not really my girlfriend, but you know, I keep thinking about her now that we've been separated. So,
And she's a Minotaur?
no, she's an outsider. We have a separate entity, Minotaur.
Wait, you have a romantic relationship with an outsider.
Hell yeah. We're the same on many levels.
Oh, I
You
suppose
also
I've
haven't
been through
spoken to her
weirder
for like
things
a
with you
month.
lot.
Yeah, but I've been thinking about her, and I hope she's been thinking about me.
Well, I believe it'd be wise to rally forces, which whatever we might have here, and dealing with whatever August's situation is. August, what exactly do you need our help with?
Uh, it's a transfer of ownership, let's say. That I just need to make sure everything's alright. It'll
Okay,
take just
So an aggressive takeover.
yeah,
Got it.
August, that means fucking nothing. Are we going in there and usurping?
I'm
Are
sorry,
we
say
are
again?
we are we staging a coup?
No. Okay. Is is a paladin earshot?
He's talking with you guys.
Okay,
Unless you
okay.
tell Yustin to leave.
Yeah, do you mind if you can just like go over there a couple feet? I need to go and
Into
say something.
detail about what, September?
It's something personal. I'd rather not have strangers to
Am I
deal
not
with.
am I not close enough friends with you to discuss things? I'm not judging you, sir.
He has weird growths.
Yes, because he's a
He's
sorcerer.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes he's got questions about him, and we gotta check him out. He's pretty embarrassed about it. If you just wouldn't mind stepping out, you haven't seen them before. You don't want to see
Lord
them.
Eugen, I think it's
Okay,
clearly a
roll me a
situation
bluff
where they
check
don't
on the
want you
paladin.
in earshot.
I
No, I think Duke would just tell them like straight up,
Oh,
Lord Eugen, I think it's very easy. They just don't want you to hear what he's gonna say.
all right. You guys can talk about vaginas or whatever. Walks over here,
yeah,
closes the door.
yeah, a lot of vaginas. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am now. I've been transferred the rank of leader of my old gang, the Osakis. You may not know, seem like I am technically a very vicious gang member that you the guys have been working with.
Yeah,
I'm a
we felt
gangster.
that
I do lots of
the entire
crimes.
way. We
Oh,
felt that the entire way.
oh shit.
Can you spell that out for me though? Because I don't know how exactly how you pronounce that.
I can't remember because it never came up in conversation. It's just
Oh
think
my
it,
god.
if I'm remembering correctly, it's OWSKI.
Yeah,
Owski,
what he said.
yes.
Osaki. Okay.
And I just want to make sure everything's alright. I've not been there in a year. I'll make sure everything's right before we go up, saving the world and whatnot.
Is that
And
like
so
an infamous gang?
they're pretty like mid tier, but they're pretty.
You
They know what
guys
they're
are
doing.
welcome to roll me knowledge local on a whiskey.
So, August, why do you have a sudden transfer of rank in this organization?
Well, I'm not sure if Maru was. You were there when that weird nano fucking paladin.
Oh, yes, I'm familiar with the man he unalived.
So he was my old boss, and
Oh,
those people, and he offed him. So I was in the position of
oh,
taking my godly revenge on that bug bug swarm, personally speaking. So
Does Meru mention
I
anything about Uther at that point?
does Uther even exist? I kind of like consumed him.
Uh, we haven't really. You haven't really gotten that far yet.
I mean, uh,
You haven't been able to
I'll try
talk
to
to
send
him
him.
since that thing that happened.
I never tried talking to him while in the thing.
oh shit oh shit.
Mario's gonna go fucking buff real quick and then try to talk to Uther.
Oh, you just activate the program again willy nilly.
Yeah, I blade drag.
Oh my god. Alright. You guys see Meru, like, basically turn into fucking a transformer. He immediately becomes incredibly buff. He gets, like, massive armor plates all across his entire body. Big metal spikes shoot out the back of his body. His entire face transforms into this, like, metallic killing machine. And he just kind of stands there in front of you guys and does nothing.
I'm sorry.
Uther,
I'm sorry. Is this a
Uther,
threat?
you there?
You, as you say this, you hear a surprisingly monotone voice from the back of your head say, "You know, we would prefer you did not use our glorious gifts for such mundane purposes."
My apologies, but you've been a bit quiet.
I have not been quiet. I have been observant. I have seen how you talk to the fleshlings, and I have been mildly disappointed.
Damn.
To what
Okay.
means?
Say again?
To what means?
They use you like a tool. They use you like a doctor. They use you like you belong to them.
Who's to say I'm not using them?
Observation. What have you accomplished?
Or go silent?
bruh.mp4. At which point your transformation ends a few seconds later.
I'm still
That's a
completely
combat thing,
silent.
by the way. You should be using that in combat, not to just look
Yeah,
cool. You
I
guys,
could have used it for those tigers.
yeah, that's the point. It's a power up mode. You guys see him transform back into normal, and he doesn't look like a fucking blade forged again.
So,
No, he's
was
still
that
there. Sorry, go ahead, August.
so was that supposed to be a threat, or what was that about?
Oh no, that paladin you're speaking of, that that that
Uther was
bug
the name of the
swarm.
character.
Yeah, I was trying to like describe it to August because I don't know if August knows
I
Uther's
remember
name.
now. I remember. I remember the guy, but I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I mean I was just checking up on him. He seems fine,
Uh,
all things considered.
All things
it,
considered. He is a paladin of the
it,
Lord of Blades. It's not exactly a very nice deity.
is he gonna? He's gonna August kind of like do like a killing sign language thing or whatever. The
Oh,
Jeff.
no, of course not. As soon as he and I agreed to share a body, we've ended a formal contract. That no such thing shall come, no harm shall come of this.
Okay. All right. So okay. Anyways, he killed my boss. So and in his dying breath, I remember very well. TK. He told TK that August is the boss now. So technically, I just want to get things straightened out before I go out in glory, as I say it.
Rest of party, you see a few things wrong with that plan.
Well,
I have no problems with that. Who who would be in charge while he was away?
August can think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just like, surely there's an interim leader right now, right?
Technically speaking, yes. And he's I don't know what he's been doing. He's very
Is he a
August.
prick?
Well, he's more of he's gonna tap his head.
An
And
idiot?
not idiot per se. He has some mental things going on with him, but
I see.
I don't know what the hell he's been doing since I was gone. So, well, let's pray to God he doesn't fuck up anything too important.
All right. Well,
But first, I wanted I'll just go like actually say, can you get rid of this? Is that possible or no?
Get rid of what?
I'll just go point to fucking knockers.
I mean, I think they look good on you. But
Listen, I want
they'll wear away when the potion wears away. Should be in several hours.
son of a bitch. Okay.
They were made off
Ah,
a water breathing spell, if you'll recall. That's what you called for originally.
yeah.
okay.
I didn't think it would last this goddamn long.
It lasts
So,
2 hours per caster level.
What
so
is your caster level?
what is your cat?
She doesn't say caster level in character. It'll wear off in a few hours.
All right, all right.
Well, if that's the case and you want to go as yourself, should we stop at my brother's house first then?
That that might be the better plan, really.
Okay. But then the problem is, Emily, are we able to not immediately turn off his defenses? Like, can we just take whatever you have there that turns it off with us and then turn it off when we want to turn it off?
I mean, the button's kind of built into my desk in my bedroom. I can
I
try
see.
and make a remote control.
Maybe we should try that. I feel like it would be good to have, because as far as he knows, he's safe, right? So in theory, if we can make a remote they can turn it off. Right when we get there, we can turn it off and ideally have the element of surprise on our side.
Potentially. Depends on what Merrick knows or doesn't know.
I would wager a guess that he's got eyes in a lot of these towns.
Very.
But
So are we going to see August first, or are we going to see Brian first?
I think Brian first, because August, I assume you don't want to pull up with boobs.
I don't.
All right, so who's gonna? Well, Brian's in Upper Dura, so it's gonna be a straight up from here, I suppose. Bit of a walk, but
Yeah, fuck it. We can have a walk.
all right. Do you
Is
guys
there
just
like a
start walking north to Clifftop, or?
I think we try to be discreet, you know?
Oh, I'm saying,
Yeah, it's
is
probably
everybody
wise.
going, or are you guys leaving Meru behind?
Uh,
Mary?
Yes.
What would you
Yeah.
like to do? Do you want to go to your shop now or later?
I mean, how long do you think this will take? Your
Uh,
limits.
Probably like an hour walk to Upper Dura.
We got a bit of a hike. I don't think talking to Brian is going to take too long.
Well, how many
Oh.
things do you have to do? You have to do August thing, and then you have to contact your brother, and then what else?
And then we got to go pick up our
Would that
roughly
not be
4
worth it? And then coming back? It's an hour, and coming back takes an hour, so that's already 2.
Yep.
What do you
I
guys
don't
do?
know. Is there like one of those little street cars that we had last time we were here kicking around?
There are definitely sky cars around here. You have not seen one since you guys came to Sharn, which is very weird because they're normally everywhere.
Can we just take our fucking airship?
I mean, you just tell me. What are you doing?
Airship isn't very inconspicuous.
No.
After we hit it so well.
Okay, fuck it. Let's walk.
I mean, you guys just can't just walk up a few sets of stairs.
If we see a sky car, we'll steal a sky car. How does that sound?
hmm. Who knows how to drop a sky card, though?
Me.
Okay. Alright,
You know how to break into one?
I probably could figure it out.
I'm sure you'll have it handled.
Right. Okay. So whole party is going to go see Brian. Is the current plan?
Yes, except maybe Maru. I don't know what
Yeah.
Maru wants to do. Yeah,
Maru,
you want to go to your shop?
Yeah, we're gonna be staying back.
Okay. So Meru stays back, but otherwise, rest of party goes to see Brian.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Cool. Are you
Yeah.
bringing Emily
Bye,
with you?
fans. Is our friends on the way to Brian? Can we like just do a quick pit stop there?
You have no idea where in Sharn Jonah and Pals are.
Oh, well, I would assume that they were at the tavern still.
They are potentially still at the tavern, which is in, I believe that was in Lower Dura. Yeah, so that's close enough if you guys want to stop at Regina's.
Yeah, we'll make a quick stop there.
All right,
I
cool.
think.
So,
Right? We want to group up with the homies, everybody?
Yeah.
all right, cool. So party heads over to
Sounds
your
like a plan.
contacts. And
Yeah, let's go
Meru's
to-
staying behind doing alchemy stuff. Is there anyone else you want to
Mhm.
bring with you? Who would Meru like to play while he's off gone doing something else? It's gonna.
Who do we got? Well, I mean, I can be Yushvin. I mean, I can be TK.
You can be TK.
Oh,
Cool.
if Yushvin does show up, then he's gonna take over TK.
I don't
Oh,
think you.
Oh, speaking of the devil.
Speaking of the
Wow,
devil.
that's actually so crazy.
What?
Hi,
Hey.
Izjin.
Hello.
You,
You
you
What did
okay?
I say?
you crit a dragon twice.
It's a
Oh wow. Hey,
Yeah.
no way. Wait, what? Are you shitting me?
You crit a
Yeah.
dragon twice and also killed it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
He stole all your luck.
That's how I play good at this game. I just don't show up to session.
Like even with the -2
Unbelievable.
to ranged attacks, TK was like the goat.
Oh my
Yeah.
lordy. That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up.
You guys see TK awaken from his drug-induced stupor. He finds himself. TK, you find yourself in a parked airship, in what was possibly a restaurant and/or school many years ago. It's now been completely reduced to rubble. The ship is parked pretty good, all things considered. Most of the party is now women. And you guys are currently making your way toward to another part of Lower Dura.
What happened to August?
It's
We
complicated.
merged. We
Awesome.
merged. Yeah.
Alright.
So.
Do you want to bring Blanca
You know,
along,
this
I
is-
think, just so you have someone to play?
Yeah.
Sure, I don't.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, you can also bring John Human. John Human.
Oh my
but,
god.
Uh,
So,
apologies
quick
John
question.
Human. John Human's a fucking hero.
So, I have a question, Kev.
Shoot.
John Human is currently part of our party, technically, right?
Yes.
And we just killed a dragon. How many times is he leveling up?
He is a level 3 human fighter.
Yeah. We're gonna, oh. I'll make a sheet for John Human later, like an actual sheet.
Alright, so is that...
That's like
so
a later date, though.
Are you bringing the cleric
We'll
or
bring
John?
John.
You're bringing John Human. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll bring John.
Alright.
Oh, we're not. Wait, hold on. How many people can go?
I'm saying, no, he's
All of
saying
us.
he wants Meru to stay behind, so I'm asking if he wants to bring a character for him to play in the meantime.
Oh,
Because
okay.
stuff is going to happen at Brian's house.
Oh wow.
What?
But
Who could have seen that coming?
I don't know, you guys don't know that yet. But party heads out, party goes to try and meet up with the rest of the party.
So, wait. So why are we staying? I'm sorry. I'm a little out of it. I'm
Okay.
very burnt out and tired because exams. I have an exam at like 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay. You can go to bed if you
so
want.
I'm just a little like I don't know what's going on.
That's perfect. It makes perfect sense. TK finds himself following the party as they're walking through a shitty neighborhood.
Awesome.
Alright, cool. Party goes to, party goes to go head in and meet up with the rest of the party. And that all being said, out of character, I don't think Jonah's there right now, is he? Given
Nah,
what
I
we
don't think
talked
he is.
about. Where
Yeah,
is
he's not
Jonah? He's been running recon, hasn't he?
Is
Yeah.
Wyatt there?
We're getting to that. Where is Jonah
Yes.
right now?
think he's
I'll
trying-
let you decide, and I'm gonna ask you not to metagame.
Do you want me to say it in the call, or do you want me to say it like
I'll just
in?
decide. 'Cause I was gonna poke you about Jonah and stuff, but we never got around to doing it.
Yeah, I'll just DM you right now.
All right.
He could just still be there. If it hasn't been decided, he could just be there.
I have
mean,
an idea.
That makes
He's
it
on the ship with us.
that makes it super easy for you guys, though.
Yeah, he was there the whole time he was with us. He was just.
Where have you been taking second party?
Hold on, I'm trying to. How do I fucking phrase this?
I'll get.
They all went to Malibu.
Yeah, they're smoking cigs on the beach right now.
Yeah, they were partying with the Rune Lords group on that island.
Yeah,
Oh my god, usually runs into Jonah of all people and doesn't find the other party.
share a cigarette.
Alright.
All right. I text you it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. That makes perfect sense. So,
Yeah.
so you're all the way down there. All right. So you basically, Lucas, go back into it's called. You go check in on your Boromir friends. She welcomes you back into the tavern after all. Uh, Following a fury of questions about what the fuck happened last time you guys left, and oh my god, did you guys hear about blah 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 blah, and basically she informed you about all the stuff that you guys already know about the entire city going to shit. Basically, there's martial law right around now. Pretty much all the airships were granted, and oh my god, an airship just blasted through the sky above. Oh my god, it's the end of the world.
Yeah, no, that was us. We killed that dragon, and now
Holy
we're
shit,
gonna
that
kill.
was you guys?
Hell yeah,
That was a
Regina.
Zilago ship. I thought we're opening up the war again. Little people are
Nope.
running around saying that they're going to be dropping a new mana bomb on top of Sharn.
Nah, just us. Here to save the day.
You blasted through the entire Sharn Air Force.
Fuck yeah, they're pussies actually. I can't believe that people haven't invaded already.
The last war ended 2 years ago. Are you trying to start another one?
No, listen. Everything's fine. We're gonna kill the guy who's responsible for all this. Do you know
Okay,
where our friends are?
I believe you. Just do it quickly. Entire city's going to shit right now. Jonah said he's down on the Cogs going after Merrick's, and he brought everyone with him.
Oh fuck. Well, alright, we'll meet up with them later then. Also,
Uh,
check out my new look. I look kinda good as a woman, do I not?
why do you have? Why? I have so many questions, but this isn't. This is not even the weirdest thing you've worn in front of me, Lucas.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, nice to see you. We're off.
If you ever need a drink, you're welcome by.
Will do.
Boop, 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 boop,
The
boop.
last thing was a gimp suit.
I mean, I was gonna leave that one up to imagination. All right, when you guys head up to the upper wards.
Hell yeah.
All right, cool. You guys are in Lower Dura, so you're basically going to Upper Dura. So essentially, you're just heading up a bunch of staircases. You guys start in Lower Dura. This is like the lower parts of the city, poverty, crime, little better than the Cogs, wide array of illegal merchandise. By the time you're coming up to like Underlook and Middle Dura, it's looking a little bit better, but it's not as crazy. It's still like you guys see like 200 guardsmen max per district in like a district of like 10,000 people. So this is still like a very underpopulated part of the city. As you guys are making your way to the upper Dura, however, Lucas will note, to perhaps surprise, however, that there are in fact no guardsmen like manning the post to lead to the staircase to the upper wards. Like, you're aware that most common people don't ever go to the upper wards because the upper wards are like the rich, posh, like Silicon Valley folks, and there's like a whole bunch of rules regarding the upper wards. Like, you have to have reasons to be up there. You have to pay for a permit. You have to remember when I told you you got your weapon bonded and stuff, so you could like carry a weapon around in the upper wards. There's usually a whole bunch of guards to check that sort of bureaucracy, like right by the stairs, and there's like a little toll booth there for them to stand in. Completely gone, like completely abandoned.
Seems they've reallocated their manpower.
And like you can see that some people have taken full advantage of this, and there are people running around the upper wards, and it's looking well. Not the best. Like, it's still the upper wards, as you guys still like make your way up the stairs to like the really posh part of town. It is still the posh part of town, but like that guy's manor's on fire, and there's like a bunch of goblin looters everywhere, and there's like people spray painting on the walls, and like a few of the manors you will definitely see like guardsmen have like taken up. Like, the place isn't abandoned, but you'll see like a lot of the like merchant families have like hired private security or guardsmen, and like there'll be like one manor over here that's like completely on fire, and then right next to that there'll be another manor where there's like 5 guardsmen standing there, and it looks perfectly intact. So you'll see like a completely destroyed house that's like covered in looters and like graffiti, and then right next to it's like the most posh mansion imaginable. But that mansion's guarded.
Yeah, everything is as it should be, honestly. It's about fucking time.
This is you'll definitely hear a lot of screaming. You'll definitely hear a whole lot of yelling. You'll definitely hear This is not how the upper wards normally look. It has upper Dura has very little in common with like the slums and tenements below it. Like there's large towers here. Most of the streets are clean and in good repair. A lot of successful merchants, a lot of successful, what's it called, craftsmen. Not a whole lot of beggars. But you guys fit in right well with like the looters and stuff. Like you haven't, like I don't think Lucas comes up to the upper wards all that often, given he is an assassin. But I imagine you have to assassinate like the occasional banker, so you know your way roughly through this sort of district.
Yep. This is quite fortuitous to us. We're moving unknown, unseen. We're moving like real G's, like lasagna.
And you guys, yeah, what's it called? Did we ever decide what exact neighborhood your family lives in? It was like Highwater, right?
Here?
Yeah, in what's called it, which district your family's Sharn house was in. It was in Highwater or Middle North Edge. I don't remember.
That I think was up to you. I only made backstory for Stormreach.
Oh, okay, cool. Then your what's it called? Your family's house is in Highwater. This is
Okay.
one of the finest residential districts in Dura. This is like not Silicon Valley, but this is like. You ever been to a city and you seen like Millionaires Row, where it's like $2 million house, $2 million house, $3 million house? That's this district. This is one of the districts that it's not been completely untouched, mind you, by all the carnage, but it's definitely weathered it better than some. You will see the occasional house with like a whole bunch of blood and guts over it, but other than that, that guy over there. He's changing the water in his pool. How nice. The prices
Nice.
are still in about a million gold range for a house. The stonework is solid. The views are exceptional. The streets are fairly safe, at least for Dura. You can see there is a big old dragon towers nearby, which is like this big. There's like a bunch of banners nearby for this big Pegasus race that's happening. There's a whole lot of townhouses everywhere. And it's not the biggest. It's not the biggest house on the block, obviously. House Lathander and House LaChance is not like the biggest player in the Sharn merchant industry, but it is a pretty sizable player, all things considered. And you will, in fact, see a fairly large house. It is not decorated with any sort of heraldry. It's like a 2 to 3 floor place, at least fairly modest for a millionaire's house at the very least. A lot of glass windows, perfectly trimmed garden, and a big old thick trail of blood leading right to the front door, where there's a whole bunch of dead guys. Mostly guards wearing
Oh,
House Lathander uniforms.
well, this doesn't seem good. But we approach.
You approach the manor. You see a whole lot of dead people, mostly humans, mostly people wearing your. Again, your house is like an offshoot of House Lathander, so it is mostly like House Lathander sort of uniforms here. I don't remember if your family had like its own like separate crest, separate from House Lathander. But you will. But
Oh,
one of actually, you tell me.
I don't know. If it makes sense for them to, then
All right,
yeah.
then yes, but yeah, these are your family's guards. They be dead. Weirdly enough, there is in fact a single warforged standing outside seems to have been escaped the carnage. Mostly, it's got what's it called? It's like one of its arms has been completely broken off, but it's otherwise dressed as a very fancy-looking butler. As you approach, the warforge kind of bows before you, and you can see like this is definitely one of those like older models of warforge where it's like the newer Warforged definitely have much more like closer to free will. This is like one of the earlier generations of Warforged where he only has like partial free will. And he says, Greetings, visitors. Welcome to House LeChance Family Manor. How can I assist you today? And he gestures
Hey,
towards the door, which has been like completely broken in.
hey, big guy, it's me, Luciano, coming home.
Luchan, search. Name on. Please, allow me. And you see him like kind of reach up one of his other hands towards the doorbell. He says what's called the Warforged presses the doorbell. You hear a very ominous ding dong from the door. At which
Shouldn't bug
point,
that.
another not quite Warforged, but also not quite human voice responds, "Come in," in a very feminine tone of voice.
I think your brother's a sister now.
Yeah, can I sense motive or something? Like, what's going on here?
I mean, the trail of blood and the broken down doors. I don't think you have to roll a sense motive check here.
Okay.
You walk
Yeah,
in.
no, we'll come back later. You seem busy. All right, guys, let's go in through a window or something.
I disagree. Speaks the voice in a very totally not pretending to be fancy. I would very much like to meet you in person.
All right. Well, come out here then.
No response.
Well, I guess they changed their mind.
Huh. Well, I don't know. You guys want to kick in the door? We're probably gonna have to fight somebody in there.
Honestly, I like the window idea.
Oh, all right. Fuck yeah. Brings you back to my roots. Um.
For old time's sake.
Alright, you just kick in one of the ground floor windows.
Yeah, let's go around the side of the house.
What do you think? What do you think about second floor? I'm sure we could find like a ladder.
Ooh, second floor seems great.
They'll never expect the second floor.
Emily, where's your bedroom? Can we just get to your bedroom?
Hopefully I can lead you towards it. Just past the
Alright,
dining hall.
Yeah, take us there.
She gestures to the front door or says, "Are we going in through the window?"
Window, fuck that. Did you not hear that weird thing?
Okay, it sounded like one of the servants.
It sounded somebody was pretending to be a servant.
Okay, and it didn't sound like Brian.
You sweet summer child, no. Do you not see this massacre that occurred here?
Yes, and I want to know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, so we'll go in all sneaky beaky like.
Okay, then
and
you
figure
sneak
it out.
in.
Well, show me where your window is to your room.
Just up there, first floor, past the dining hall.
Okay.
You can
If I
sneak
could
a
just
lot
try
better
that.
than I can.
I don't know, fuck it. Let's go in through a window, everybody.
Yay!
How do you guys get up to the second floor?
Wait, is it on the first floor or second? Because she just said first floor.
There are windows on her bedroom's on the first floor, but there are 4 floors to this building.
I mean, all we really need is to find Brian, get the button, and skedaddle, right?
Presumably, yes.
I don't really care about what's happening here. I'd rather my brother not be dead, so if we can get him, that'd be cool, and we need the button. If we can do that without having to get into an altercation, that sounds fucking perfect. Can I go to where her window would be and, like, peer through it?
Of Emily's bedroom? Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. What's it called? You guys circle around to the back of the house. There's this massive pool. Obviously, it's been kept in perfect condition. You kick down the wooden door to the back room garden. Honestly, there isn't even a lock on the back room garden. That's how nice a neighborhood this is in here. It's a called. You'll see what's it called, a big old window at the back. She'll point at that, assuming you just kick the window open.
Yeah, I want to look through it first.
Oh,
Is
and what her
anybody-
bedroom looks like?
Well, I just want to make sure that I'm not going to climb into an ambush or something.
Oh no, there's nobody in Emily's bedroom. It's a fairly small what's it called room. It's you can definitely see they aren't married, so they aren't sleeping in the same bed, but it's a good 10 feet round, white walls, big old console on the wall over there, dressing room. You'll see a what's it called? You'll see a big post. You'll see a poster of 3 people. Actually, no, you'll see where's that where's that one piece of art? You'll see that one painting. You'll see that one picture I used of Emily, where she is canonically commissioned art of herself.
All
You'll
right,
see that hanging on her wall.
in we go.
You just kick open the window.
Yeah.
All right, poop. You kick open the window, walk inside. Now I want to find that fucking art. I want to find that fucking image I was talking about. Favorites. Do 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 do. You'll see that on the wall. But you kick open her window. It's just made of glass, so it easily opens. You see a console there. You're not terribly familiar with consoles, but she drops down with you there. She says the code is 5662. It's JONA and alphanumeric.
All right. Well, do you want to see if you could make that remote disable button?
Sure. Give me a second. And she starts fiddling around with stuff. You see her grabbing random gizmos from her room and pulling out screwdrivers, and she starts basically making a, it's just you seen those mechanical keyboards people use where it's you can press a button, it'll press a button on another key, or those standing keyboard sort of things. That's basically what she's constructing.
Cool.
Oh no, let me get you a picture. Basically it's like she's creating a second keyboard that's on top of the original keyboard that just has really really long metal poles with a button that's wired up to a thing she can hold. But yeah, she's gonna be able to make so you can enter the password remotely. She says it'll take about an hour or so. You go find Brian.
Yeah. Are you gonna be safe here?
Walks over the door, locks the tiny interior lock, looks back at you.
All right, fuck it. Well, let us out first, and we'll cause some chaos, and hopefully you just go unnoticed here.
Please do. Just make lots of noise.
All right.
All right, she gets to
You
work.
guys,
What do you guys do?
we all down for this? I don't want to just be telling y'all what to do. This is my house, technically, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like we just fucking leave and see what we see.
Wait, so we leaving Emily here?
Yeah, she's
You
gonna.
think you think she's fine handling herself?
Emily, do you have an invisibility spell or some shit you can do
If I did
some
have an I'd love to. If you have a scroll, I'll take it. Invisibility isn't exactly my forte. I could make one if you gave me enough time and some money.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, I don't have
I'd prefer if you took
invisibility.
care of whatever's inside this house with me.
Okay, for fuck's sake.
Isn't that
Just
what we're going to go do?
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna get my brother. I guess I feel like we're gonna have to encounter whatever was waiting for us
What?
outside of the door.
Are you telling me there's combat encounters in this D&D game? That's crazy.
Alright, fuck. Emily, just start screaming if shit starts to go bad. We'll come get you.
Oh, you know it.
Alright.
Don't you
You guys
belong here?
Yes, I live here.
but there's bad shit happening here.
Yes, I don't want to be here right now.
Alright. Fuck it, let's just go. Enough lollygagging.
What does party do?
Luciano's just gonna leave through the bedroom door.
Okay, you just walk out of the bedroom door.
Yeah.
You walk out the
Wait,
bedroom door.
Emily, where
What?
is Brian? Where would Brian be? Where should I go? I've never been here before.
Oh,
All right,
his bedroom's just the one right next to mine.
Okay. Alright, dope. Well, we'll check his bedroom, I guess. I feel like that's a long shot, but we'll try there.
You swing open the door to Brian's bedroom. It's significantly larger than Emily's bedroom. It's got a double closet, definitely a king size bed next to a queen size bed, and a whole lot of technical schematics on business and stuff. You'll find his briefcase.
Ooh,
But
let's crack that bed. Oh, we're looting Brian's room. He's gotta have some goodies in here.
gained $2,000 in fancy jewelry and stuff. He's got a whole bunch of tailored outfits and suits though.
Yeah, fuck that. I
You
don't
find a
need that shit.
big what's it called? A big cream of like what are those things called? Like those like keeps that are like trying to get you like hair growth cream that are all scams.
Oh, oh,
You-
Brian. Oh
You'll
no.
see like a whole bunch of those, like at least
Oh,
$100 gold worth.
my
Yeah.
fucking god. This fucking guy.
Does he have a receding hairline? I'm sorry, I don't want to bash your brother, but I think he has a receding hairline going on.
God, do I
Do
have
you
a
think,
receding
do you think you're
hairline?
gonna get that?
I mean,
I
he's got
hope
a really
not.
big fancy mirror there. You are welcome to spend several hours checking.
Let me look at myself in the mirror. Do I have a receding hairline?
Do you want to say Lucas has male pattern baldness?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
he's a woman now.
I am
He's
a
a
Oh yeah,
woman.
you are a girl
Well,
right now, so no,
I think
currently.
I think I see
Potentially
some
after a
right
few
there.
years.
No, fuck. My beautiful, luscious locks. Alright. Nothing was here. Let's carry on.
I mean, if you want to loot his entire closet, you can definitely make some money there, but you know.
What's in his briefcase?
What's in his briefcase? You open his briefcase, a whole lot of paperwork, mostly on like the airship business and whatnot. You start briefly going through it. I can generate an entire fake business log if you'd like me to, but he's
Nope.
doing pretty well, all things
Luciano
considered.
sees business letters and he closes it. Well, that was
Okay.
boring. Let's go.
Like
Okay.
potentially you'll see a few love letters written there from Emily. He's got like framed on the wall, but otherwise mostly serious.
That's pretty fucking cute, I have to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Alright.
Man,
He may be balding, but he's got a heart of gold.
You
hey, man.
you exit Brian's bedroom. There's a side. There's what's it called? You guys totally aren't exploring my old house. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a room over there that leads into like a small bathroom, but the main hallway leads over into like the kitchen dining area.
Okay, let's go there.
You guys head straight to the kitchen.
Sure.
You sound so defeated.
Yeah, I'm wandering. I'm poking around. I'm not gonna
Alrighty.
call Brian's name.
Let me get you a cool, totally not an encounter map.
Oh no. Oh, there's guys
Wow,
in
this is
here.
your. Hey, I know that one.
Wait.
Oh, there's a robotic Giga Chad.
Fred, doesn't that woman up there look familiar?
So
Holy
party
shit.
walks into the
Holy shit.
main dining hall and finds themselves in quite the spectacle. The party walks in here. This is a very large, very open dining hall, perfectly set to feast at least 200 guests, or at least 12 guests. There is food perfectly preserved. There are, in fact, the corpses of the servants who were used to prepare said food lying fresh on the ground.
Oh no.
Standing around the room, you see a number of Warforged soldiers, each of them bearing the Mark of Half Cannith, as well as a particularly large Warforged Kalafov, also bearing the Mark of Half Cannith. At the far end of the dinner table, you are going to see a woman. The woman appears to be dressed in fine silks. She appears to be dressed almost provocatively in like long, almost wizard-like robes. She has a quarterstaff in her hand, though rather than it just being like blunt on both ends, it's almost more like a pole arm. Like one end of the wooden staff is blank, and the other half is like a big old like halberd style head. And she is holding said halberd head to the throat of someone who is kneeling down, dressed in much of the same sort of fancy outfits that you saw in his bedroom. He has a blindfold over his mouth, a gag in his mouth, a incredibly large and what's called intricately detailed dragon mark that pretty much covers the entirety of his bald head. But even without any of that, Lucas would recognize his brother in a heartbeat. The human woman looks at you all as you enter into the dining room, as she holds the halberd-like weapon to her captive's throat, and she says, "Stay. Don't move, and I don't have any problems with you."
Hail and well met, Kenneth Scum.
Kenneth Scum, she
Do you
says.
really? Do you
That's
really
a
want to push a
very
dude?
interesting way to address me.
Do
Believe it
you
or
really want?
not, I don't have any problem with you.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like you're creating a problem with me.
That I do. Unfortunately, as it happens, you see the woman like reach up to her face. You see her like grab a hold of her own face, and you see her like
Uh-oh.
rip off the skin covering her face, revealing a rather intricately detailed chrome skin underneath it. At which point the woman looks back at you and says in a very manly, non-womanly voice, "I'd rather just talk if you don't mind."
Is Merrick's?
Is this the whole group, or is it just like a group like of people who snuck in?
Say again?
Oh, it's
Is
a
the whole
whole
group
group.
in here inside the place?
John Human.
The party is here along with John Human, yes.
Okay.
He's part of the party. I don't know why you say it like that.
The voice that responds definitely sounds like Merrick's voice, but at the same time, it sounds very off. As if it, like, it almost sounds like how the different Emilys talk, where it's like they're all subtly different from each other. Definitely sounds like Merrick's voice, but at the same
Are you
time,
Melgraven?
you know my name, speaks the male voice from the Warforged woman. I'm surprised.
It's your friend talked about you in vague threats.
Vague
Well.
threats. Oh, I was gonna have to introduce myself as Merrick's, but yes, my proper name is Melgraven. I was called here to help another version of me with his little project. However, lucky for you, I care very little for any Emilys or any of this Warforged nonsense.
All right, then get to skedaddling, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, why the hell are you in our business?
Because, my friend, you are
You're
going
not
to
my
give
friend.
me... Because you, my good friends, are going to trade something with me.
We're not your friends.
You are going to give me the perfect weapon I
There you
need
go.
to deploy against my rival.
Oh.
I
Who
mean, this
might
seems
that
like a
be?
reasonable deal.
Who's this?
Rival.
Who's your rival?
Yeah, who are these crazy, amazing people who are your rivals?
Well, it's a rather complicated. The short version of it is he is a man named Eusgen. And he stole my girlfriend. You all are going to help me kill him.
Can we all
That-
just laugh at him?
that
And can we
shitty
just the party
paladin?
like in unison to start laughing?
I mean, yes, but that would start the encounter.
I'm not doing
You all
that.
must point and laugh at him.
Wait,
Wait, hold on.
you're pissed because he stole your girl?
She was to be
What
my
happened?
bride, you see, Mrs. Winters. But her brother and his friend, this fuckwit, conspired to steal her from me. He denied me the love of my life, and in return I will deny him his life.
Have you
Sounds
tried
like you got
talking
no
it out with
nerve.
him?
According to my divinations, this particular branch of reality was influenced by Mr. Eusgen. So when I remove him from ever existing, so too will this branch of reality. All of you will probably still exist, of course, just not these versions of you.
So you're telling us that we have to kill ourselves? Because that's what you're asking us to do.
You're asking us to wipe ourselves out
Yeah,
just to help
That is
you
a
get
hard
back with your
request to fulfill,
girl?
man.
Yeah, this
I
seems
am-
like an overreaction of colossal scale.
I am not asking you for anything. What I am asking you for is that. You see the robotic woman like hold up a finger and like a laser pointer shoots out of her fingers and lands squarely on Kuzen's sword.
Wait, hold on. So
Neji, are you here?
Neji, are you here?
Yeah.
You
You've
see
been
her.
here the whole time?
where's the
I'm here
horse?
for a fat second.
Where's the horse?
Where's the horse?
Where's the fucking horse?
The horse
Yeah, you forgot to
teleports.
spawn the horse in.
The horse teleports to your side.
Thank
Climbed in
you.
through the window with us. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even see we had a map up.
All right,
Let me
Neji,
fucking-
did you hear what I said?
Yeah, dude, I've been here.
Okay, I just want to make sure. What's it called? But yeah,
You were
she.
quiet. I
Oh
didn't know
shit,
where you were.
that was. Did not mean to.
Did you read my message?
Did I read your message? I did
Not
not.
you.
Wait,
Not you.
so why do you have to go back in time to kill him? Like, you clearly have kind of an army going on. Just kill him now.
Because.
Oh, you mean like
Wait,
in
how do you know
general?
I plan to go back in time? What has Merrick's been telling you?
Well, he's threatened us a lot, man.
Yeah,
he
context clues.
yeah.
Yes, I
He's-
intend to go back in time, and I intend to squash him when he was simply an ant.
I mean, that's kind of pathetic. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, you're a fucking incel.
I am
Jesus
offering
Christ.
you a trade. I am offering you this man's life in exchange for that artifact right there. An artifact
What?
which I may
Which will-
use to absorb Yuzhin's soul and prevent him from ever existing. You will give me
Which
this
will
trade, your
therefore
friend will
destroy
die.
us.
Yeah, this guy's
That's-
a fucking loon.
Let's think about this amicably a bit more. What is it, Mr. Merrick? What's your last name?
My name is Melgraven. Melgraven Alistar, the most powerful necromancer across Galarian.
Okay.
There are a
I
lot of
see.
necromancers on Galarian.
Yeah, this guy's gay as hell.
Wait. So hold on. Who's the woman's skin you're wearing, technically speaking?
This construct was modeled after the love of my life, Beth
That's
Winters.
sad.
That
But
is
is she not the
That's
most
fucking-
beautiful woman you have ever seen?
Yeah, she's pretty hot. I get why this Yushin
Well,
guy's
if you're
throwing your
not that
girl.
woman, I don't really want to comment on that.
You will give me
It's
what
just-
I desire. Your friend here dies.
Who's our friend? Wait, who does he
But
have?
if we give you what you desire, then we will also be erased.
These versions of you will. But I'm certain, unless any of you have dealt with this horrible Yuzhin specifically, that you will all still exist in some form or another.
Well, I have
Hold
a
on.
Yuzhin who's my boss,
I
and he's
don't
like
think
an okay. So if he's like, is his Yuzhin, is your Yuzhin like also like okay?
Yuzhin will be erased from existence.
Why are you so delusional?
Yeah, this guy's a freak.
I am not delusional.
You're perverted. You're delusional.
How
You're...
I am a perfectly sane individual.
These demands don't make any
Still
sense.
a pervert.
So my
Give
question
me
is
your
why?
sword or Brian Lathander dies.
Why
Okay,
were
let's-
you? Wait, hold on. Why were you disguised? Like, who are you disguised from?
I'm not disguised. I'm speaking to you through a construct.
No. Before you pulled the woman's skin off your face.
Because I did not. I prefer this construct right here to look exactly like my Beth.
And you think that's
Wait.
not a weird thing to do?
Yeah,
No,
it's still
she is the most
perverted.
beautiful woman ever. This
And
Beth,
yet-
this Beth even has functional legs.
Okay, that's
Oh
that's
my
kind of weird to
God,
say
you
out loud.
are-
I'm not gonna lie.
You're a fucking freak, man.
Okay,
You're-
let's think about this. Let's think about this for a second. You want
See,
to
it's
give
funny
you a
because
sword-
half of you get
Well,
this
no-
joke out of character, but half of you don't.
Yes.
TK's gonna lean into Kuzan, and he's gonna say, "Listen, we're gonna pretend to give him that sword." He's whispering this, by the way. Let's
Okay.
pretend to give him that sword so you can get in close and then just stab him once he's close enough.
That's what that's what I was thinking.
Just making sure.
Hey, do you guys want me to distract him a little bit, or
I mean, we can talk a little more.
Yeah,
okay?
you can do that.
So let me get this straight. You want this is September/August to fucking install number 35 right here. So let me get straight. You want us to give you a sword of immense power to stab someone that is essentially a block of the building block of our world, essentially.
Yuzhin is not one of the building blocks of your world, no, but he has been to this realm, and he has had an influence in this realm. Not a terribly
Ye-
large influence, mind you, but an influence nonetheless, and an influence I shall cull.
I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm sorry. It seems like you're doing all this revenge. A great novel play, voila. But it seems like I think you should more like play him like a fiddle. Make yourself more better than him. You know, smear campaigns. Say this bastard touches. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say that.
At
This
this
guy diddles kids.
At this
This guy
point,
did-
Emily is going to kind of whisper to Lucas or TK or whoever's going to listen and say, the Yuzjin he's talking about revived me, and I died about a few years ago before I could really start on Project Phasmara.
Jesus, Emily, why did you leave the room? Go back.
Oh, right, Emily's not in the room with you guys. Never mind. Fuck, you guys wouldn't know that shit.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even hear what she said.
Never
All right,
mind.
listen,
I'm sorry.
You hear muffled. You just hear muffled speech in the doorway.
You guys hear?
That'll be fine.
Oh my
Alright.
god. Sorry,
Hey,
this is.
where's
Alright.
Roland?
Keep it in character, you fuckers. Alright, what do you
I
guys
didn't even
do?
notice the fucking chat automaton.
Yes, there is a giant Warforged Colossus. I don't know what you're talking about.
I did notice that.
So,
Alright,
if you do,
Melgraven.
Oh.
Are you willing to give your trade?
Wait, can I ask one more question?
What is your question?
Wouldn't destroying Yuzjin mean that you wouldn't be here in the first place?
How do you figure that?
Well, he was the reason that this whole. Did you not say this? He was the reason this is a problem. Wouldn't destroying him just make it so that this problem never happened? Which means you would never go back to destroy him.
That's true. So basically, you're guaranteed to fail.
I'm not guaranteed to fail. When Yuzjin dies, this thread of reality disappears. I am not from this thread of reality.
Okay,
I am
again,
from
we're
my
talking
own
about
dimension.
your Yuzjin, or
But you had to come to this thread to get the thing you used to kill him. And if you kill him, then you could never have come here to get the thing you used to kill him.
You're just trying to distract me.
no. I'm just saying there's a sense of logic. We
Are
experience
you
that.
like a mage?
Okay.
Are you guys supposed to be really philosophically smart?
Yeah.
I am!
Be
Are you
honest,
calling
you're
me
distracting
dumb?
yourself.
No, I'm
Yes!
just saying. I'm just saying there's some holes in this plan here. I mean, honestly,
I'm not.
September's being nice, but the rest of us are calling you dumb.
Yeah.
I-
alright,
Well,
No,
then-
that's
fuck
not
it.
what I'm saying.
Let's-
I'm saying that you are acting on emotion and not fully thinking this out.
We're
Well,
trying
then
to
you
help
all
you get a
die!
better plan
Roll
here.
initiative.
We're trying to. Oh,
Roll
No.
initiative. We're now at initiative. I
God
figured
damn it.
this was gonna happen.
to like one by one. We just started talking shit to him.
Yeah, we're at roll
We're-
initiative now.
We're really in the section where people don't listen. Like people who are talking to us don't listen.
This first, I get in session. First roll 4
That's
or
funny.
6, whatever. Unbelievable. It's actually the problem is me. What the fuck?
Yo, Dell, are we gonna end soon?
Oh yeah, it is 9 o'clock. So if you guys want to end on the rolling your initiative against Melgraven, you guys can.
I have a nat 20, so therefore I'm gonna throw him in the pit.
I was gonna
Throw him
end
the
in
pit.
like an hour or so, or do you want to call it here?
I feel
we're
like
calling
calling
like to call it, yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. I don't want to have to call it halfway through a fight and then pick up mid-fight.
All right,
That's true.
cool. Everybody roll initiative, and then we'll call it there.
I got a good initiative roll for once too, which is huge.
Like, how good was his luck? And as soon as I got here, it immediately rolled shitty.
Oh man, do you guys want to tell everyone what TK was up to when he wasn't here?
Killed everybody.
Yeah, let me
But
tell
yeah,
you.
he was critting. Well, except not critting. He was rolling nat 20s, but you can't crit with laser weapons, so
That's really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't roll crits on
Damn,
vehicle
that's fucked
weapons.
Yeah, you also killed Phasmara.
That's the most tragic part of all.
Yeah.
It was a tragedy.
It's a
3.
tragedy that I wasn't there.
Do.
Oh, and that's fucking. Y'all gonna miss me rushing over with all the shit to kill her and just not being able to use it.
Hey, I mean, it wouldn't have happened without the horse's help.
So true,
Yeah,
dude. We should have just thrown the horse at her and she would have suplexed it out of the sky.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, so many fucking noobs. Or so many fucking
All right.
mooks.
I have.
Had a World of Warcraft moment there, huh?
I'm
Also,
sorry.
hey Dill,
Hello.
this +2 scimitar, is there anything special to it, or is it just a +2 sword?
It is a basic bitch +2 scimitar. It gives you +2 to hit and +2 to damage.
I'm gonna say because I already have weapon focus and longsword, and
you'd
I
like
also
to give
have a
it to
+1 mentor sword.
Yeah, so
it
if
does
you
like
want to give
less.
it does, but it crits on an 18. Keep that in mind.
It also does like D6 while my longsword does like.
I mean, if you'd
D8.
rather give it to someone else, you can.
I would.
I'd gladly take it.
Like I would keep it if it was
Dude,
like
how many swords
if
you
this was
got?
like fucking.
John Human could use a weapon.
Give
That's
it to
true,
John
actually.
Human.
Someone other than
Human.
Yujin. Yujin's been
Holy
grabbing all.
shit.
Does anybody else want it?
Yeah, no,
John
TK,
Human.
TK has like he's
Oh.
been hoarding weapons just for every scenario. He needs quick draw.
John Human needs a fucking
On
magic
the-
weapon.
Give it to
On the
John
subject.
Human.
You want to give +2 scimitar
Um,
to John Human?
Does John Human level up from getting experience from being in the Drake fight? or the
If John
Dragon
Human
fight?
survives this campaign, he will be at level 4. I'll give you that.
Fantastic.
If John Human lives, he is the true hero of the campaign.
He already is.
Speaking of
That
which,
is
would
true.
someone like to make a
Yeah.
character sheet for John Human? Because I
I
believe
was
thinking
Meru's going to be
the-
playing him for this next session.
I think
I
Mara
did-
said he would, right?
Yeah, I just gotta.
Would you like to
You
make a
want the
proper
scimitar?
character sheet for John Human?
Yeah.
Can you make your own
So-
sheet, or do I have to make one for you? In the Roll20?
If you want to, you can.
No, I'm saying, can you
I
hit
mean,
the
if not,
add?
I got it.
Can you hit the add character button on your own, or do I have to do that for you?
I can plus character.
Yeah.
Spit something out. I don't think it added anything.
Oh, did that not? Oh, did that create Yaman Jin? That you?
Yeah, man.
Your
Jim.
main man,
I-
Jim.
I don't see that.
Hold on, let me do it for you then. If I go in player's journeys, Meru can be edited and controlled by Meru. John Human. There you go. You see that?
Yep, awesome.
All right, cool. He's a level 3 fighter, and his only equipment is a +2 scimitar.
Fantastic.
And what about his other equipment?
Oh yeah, he's got like the whatever the equipment of that one NPC sheet I sent you. He's got like Masterwork Scale Mail or something.
Hey, yo.
Alright,
well,
but
I'm gonna put some
hope
on
y'all
it.
had fun. TTYL.
You're
Thank
gonna.
you.
Hold on.